Hello and welcome back to Learn Energy Healing. Today I want to talk about using different senses. So please do go back and look at those earlier videos where I talk about using your sense of touch, using your own body as a way of detecting something in someone else, and using your inner vision. Those are the three main things I've been covering so far. You may have noticed that there are times when practicing those different senses that sometimes it may be easier to pick something up with your hand, but not so easy to see, and the other way around. Maybe it's easier for you to picture something in your mind's eye, but you don't necessarily feel it with your hand. So quite often when I'm doing energy healing, even after all these years, I use multiple senses as much as possible so that it's easier to pick up on something. Quite often when you're working on someone, they will tell you where something is, especially if it's a physical complaint. Sometimes people aren't quite so sure with the energetic, but especially with physical issues, they will tell you where a pain is or where an issue is, or they will say that they've been diagnosed with something or another, and you may well be able to pick something up because you're already focused there. But there are many times where you will need to scan for something, to find something. And of course, even if you are already told where a pain is or where a particular issue is, it's always worthwhile working elsewhere in the body anyway, because when you are working with the body and the aura, everything is reciprocally related, everything affects everything else. So even if they have a liver problem, you may well find that working at their hip, for example, or their head may help their liver. So it's always good to develop senses, even if you know where the particular issue is. It's maybe better actually working at the head when you're trying to work on the liver, for example, possibly. So there will always be times where you will need to develop your abilities to sense things, and using more than one sense will very much help you pick up on things better than just using one alone. And there are plenty of times still, even after all these years, where I might pick up on something through inner vision when I don't pick it up with my hand, and the other way around. So by using both senses, it's much easier for me to find things. So very simply, for example, if I'm scanning through my wife's body, it may well be that I pick up on something and I'm picking something above the knee there, maybe the muscle there in the aura above that part of the muscle with my hand. Do I see it in my mind's eye? Can I picture that? This is something you may have already practiced if you've been following the other videos. And of course, you can practice the other way around. What do I pick up with my mind's eye? What can I sense? So I'm picking up with my mind's eye something here. Can I feel that with my hand? I can feel something. It's not so obvious compared to with my mind's eye. So quite often when you use the sense of touch, you may find or have a habit of picking up certain frequencies of energies compared to others with your hand. And you may well have a habit of picking up certain frequencies of energies with your mind's eye compared to what your hand uses. So by using both, it's much easier to detect something. So with the stomach area here, it was much easier spotting something with my mind's eye than it was with my hand. So there's definitely something there. I can pick it up with my hand, but it may not be quite so obvious when I pass through the body. So a very basic video, but very important video, to get your head around and make sure you are picking up on things to heal. I haven't covered tuning into your own body, so that's another thing that we have covered in previous videos, using your own body, pretending to be someone else so that you can pick up on things. And what do I pick up if I tune into my own body? So yeah, I can definitely feel something there and there that I picked up earlier, and I can feel some tension in some of the calf muscles. Can I see that in my mind's eye? Yes, I can. Can I pick it up with my hand? Yeah, I can. It's nothing really strong, so it may be something that I might have missed if I was quickly scanning through, especially. So some energies, if you are scanning quite quickly, you may not spot it as easily with using one sense alone. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. It's really basic but very important. If there's any questions about this, please do ask in the comment section below or email me, of course. And in the next video, I will talk about using multiple methods of healing at the same time. So please join me for that if you're interested. Please do like and subscribe if you'd like to support this channel, and I will see you in the next video.